Hey guys, hope you're doing awesome. This is going to be a tutorial on how to auto-tune or flex pitch dialogue from a movie clip or a video clip. Like I'm sure you've seen Auto-Tune the News. Those guys are really cool at pioneering this. It's a bit complex, and there's different workflows. All I'm going to do is, take an audio clip and then show how you can take that audio clip and auto-tune it and flex tune it and maybe put it to a beat. But for a more finished, edited piece, the best way to do this is you need an editor to actually edit the video along with the audio. So one way of doing this is create your song first, bring that into like Final Cut Pro or Premiere or Avid, edit the movie clips in time to your song. Then once that is done, export an AAF or an OMF back into Logic or into Pro Tools, and then you can auto-tune the dialogue that way. That's what I would think is the best workflow. But in Logic, we can't edit the video here, so I'm just going to really simplify this for you. We're just going to take a clip. We can go in and find a clip, and we're going to auto-tune it and add it to a track. All right, so
Haven't been caught yet.
let's see here.
Okay.
Whoa! Good evening.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to the 70th Primetime Emmy Awards. I'm Colin Jost.
I'm Michael Che.
Okay, cool. So this is simple enough. Let's take I'm
Colin Jost.
I'm Michael Che.
okay. I'm Colin Jones. I'm Michael Che.
I'm Colin Jost.
I'm Michael Che.
I'm Colin Jost. I'm Michael Che. Okay, so let's just take this one clip. All right, we're gonna disregard the video for the rest of this. So, if you make the song out of this clip, which is what we're gonna do, you would then have to also edit this clip into your video editor. Okay. So when you're seeing these auto-tuned video clips, it's quite a complex process between the editing and the actual arranging. All right. So I'm gonna get rid of the movie now. So let's take this clip here.
I'm Colin Jost.
I'm Michael Che.
All right. I'm gonna get rid of this. I'm gonna get well, let's create a new track. Audio. Okay. So let's drag this down. And we're gonna mute this, and we're gonna I'll show you how to do it with auto-tune first. So let's open up auto-tune. And all right. So I'm going to take kind of the assumption that you already somewhat know auto-tune, but over here it's a male voice. So let's just go with alto tenor, because these guys don't have really low voices. They're more of tenors. All right.
I'm Colin Jost.
I'm Michael Che.
Cool. So let's see here. Let's turn this up. Let's make this choosy. Let's make a loop here.
I'm Colin Jost.
I'm Michael Che.
I'm Colin.
Okay. So what we can start by doing is removing all of these notes and force the dialogue to go to a note.
I'm Colin Jost.
I'm Michael Che.
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 I'm Colin.
Okay, so this isn't an exact science. So what I'm doing is I'm removing all of the notes except for two notes and forcing auto-tune to force this dialogue to these two notes. And then you kind of have to play with this tracking and experiment based on the dialogue to make it go to a pitch. So now we've got it going to a pitch.
I'm Colin Jost.
I'm Michael Che.
I'm Colin Jost.
I'm Michael.
I'm Colin Jost.
Cool. So now it's going to a pitch. All right. So let's say we're going to add a beat. Let's go in and let's add instruments. Let's look at all drums. Let's just go to beats. Cool. Let's bring this down a bit. Cool. So let's play back.
I'm Colin Jost.
I'm Michael.
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 I'm Colin.
Cool. So let's drag this in. Let's say this is our beat. And let's drag this to the beginning. Whoops. Let's go over here. Come on. Why are you not allowing me to move? Oh, because it's locked. SMPTE lock, unlock. Okay, so now we've got our clip here. So next, now that we've got kind of a tune here, we want to kind of make it in time to the beat, right? So
I'm Colin Jost.
I'm Michael.
I'm Colin Jost.
I'm Michael.
okay, so let's get creative. Like the first part
I'm Colin Jost.
I'm Michael.
is pretty in tune, but let's make it more so,
I'm Colin Jost.
I'm Michael.
right? So that seems in time.
I'm Colin Jost.
I'm Michael.
And let's make this right on the beat here.
I'm Colin Jost.
I'm Michael.
I'm
Cool.
Colin.
Or we could say,
I'm Colin Jost.
I'm Michael.
I'm Colin Jost.
I'm Michael.
I'm Colin Jost.
I'm Michael.
I'm
or
Colin.
we could move it over and make it so it comes down on the downbeat here.
I'm Colin Jost.
I'm Michael.
I'm Colin
No,
Jost.
I like what we
I'm
have.
Colin Jost.
I'm Michael.
I'm Colin Jost.
I'm Michael.
I'm Colin Jost.
Actually, I kind of like what
I'm
we have.
Colin Jost.
I'm Michael.
I'm Colin Jost.
All right. So, let's see.
I'm Colin Jost.
I'm Michael.
I'm Colin Jost.
I'm Michael.
And we could do like a stutter effect here. And we could say, all right, go. Okay, cool. I'm going to...
I'm Colin Jost.
I'm Michael.
I'm Colin Jost.
I'm Michael.
we could do this. Move these guys over.
I'm Colin Jost.
I'm Michael.
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 Cool. So let's say we want to add, I don't know, some sort of loop that is melodic. Let's just go with like a synth. Let's find a synth. Percussion. Let's go genre. We'll go electronic. Let's find a, let's go with instruments. Let's go synths. Okay. Cool. All right. So now let's play here.
I'm Colin Jost.
I'm Michael.
I'm Colin Jost.
I'm Michael.
I'm Colin Jost.
I'm Michael.
All right.
I'm Colin Jost.
I'm Michael.
Okay, let's listen to the key of the song. And let's start auto-tuning it. So what we can do, one thing is you can start transposing it till it sounds right. Up here you
I'm
go.
Colin Jost.
I'm Michael.
I'm 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 Colin Jost.
I'm Michael.
And one thing you could do is you can automate this to go in time if you're changing keys, right? So let me show that. So what we've done is I've just transposed this up to match the key here.
I'm calling Joe. I'm Michael. I'm calling Joe. I'm Michael. I'm calling Joe.
What happens if we get rid of
I'm
that?
calling Joe. I'm Michael. I'm 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 calling Joe. I'm Michael.
Whatever, I'm not going to worry about this right now. So let's expand this. Let's see if there's like a natural key change in here. I don't know.
I'm calling Joe. I'm Michael.
Okay. Let's see. Let's go back in here.
I'm calling Joe. I'm Michael. I'm calling Joe. I'm Michael. I'm calling Joe. I'm Michael.
What I didn't realize is that I thought I had a 4-bar loop here, which I didn't. That's just why that's weird. So let's get rid of these. Here we go.
I'm calling Joe. I'm Michael. I'm calling Joe. I'm Michael.
There we go. Okay. So let's say we have a key change here, right? And we go, let's say we go down in pitch here.
I'm calling Joe. I'm Michael. I'm calling Joe. I'm Michael. I'm calling Joe. I'm Michael.
Okay.
I'm calling Joe. I'm Michael. I'm calling Joe. I'm Michael.
Okay, so what we could do here is we can, oh, I don't know why it's not snapping. Okay, so
I'm calling Joe. I'm Michael. I'm calling Joe. I'm Michael. I'm calling Joe. I'm Michael.
what we could do is we could bring this second section down. So a way to do that is if we turn on our automation here and we turn it to touch, the second we move these parameters, it's going to automate that, right? So I'm going to do that in time. I'm going to bring it down 2 steps. So when the bar changes, I'm going to go.
I'm calling Joe. I'm Michael. I'm calling Joe. I'm Michael.
Okay, and then we can go in and we can automate this so it's more precise. So it looks like I'm bringing this down back to the original pitch. I'm going to bring this over. Here we go. Oh, I was wrong on that. So let's bring this over here. Let's see what it sounds
I'm
like.
calling Joe. I'm Michael. I'm calling Joe. I'm Michael. I'm calling Joe. I'm Michael. I'm calling Joe. I'm Michael.
Okay. So that is one way you can do it. And you can see how tedious this can be. But you can take this dialogue and you can cut it up and you can create your own melody now. Now that we have
I'm
this.
calling Joe. I'm Michael. I'm 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 calling Joe.
Okay, so next, so say you don't have auto-tune, right? Let's do this with flex pitch.
I'm calling Joe.
I'm Michael.
I'm calling Joe.
I'm Michael.
I'm calling Joe.
I'm Michael.
Cool. So we're going to turn on this little flex pitch thing up here. Cool. We're going to make this flex pitch. And this is such a cool feature with Logic that you get this built in. Okay. All right. Oh, it's analyzing the heck out of it. Okay. So, if we double click this, it'll open this up. And if you click that, there we go. We have our information.
I'm
here.
calling Joe.
I'm Michael.
So first thing we're going to do is we're going to select all of these, Apple A, and we're going to select pitch correction to 100. And what we can start doing is manipulating these
I'm
notes.
calling Joe.
So
I'm calling Joe. I'm calling Joe.
I'm Michael.
and so we can take the vibrato here and even that out so it's a note.
I'm calling Joe.
I'm Michael.
Colin Jost. I'm Michael.
And right. Let's just really even this out. Here we go, like that. Boom.
I'm Colin Jost. I'm Michael. Check. I'm Colin Jost. I'm Mike.
And what's kind of cool is, you know, in every language, most languages, there's a natural sing-song to it. So it will naturally kind of fall into a melodic rhythm, and you're hearing that.
I'm Colin Jost. I'm Michael. Check. I'm Colin Jost. I'm Michael. Check.
Okay, so so what's happening here is these regions are kind of overlapping. So what may help is if we merge these, join. We're going to join this, create. Okay, that will make it simpler in here.
I'm Colin Jost. I'm Michael. Check. I'm Colin.
We're going to go back in here, pitch correct again. And we're going to go 0.
I'm Colin Jost. I'm Michael. Check. I'm Colin Jost. I'm Mike. I'm Colin Jost. I'm Michael. Check. I'm Colin Jost. I'm Michael. Check.
There we go.
I'm Colin Jost. I'm Michael. Check. I'm Colin Jost. I'm Michael. Check. I'm Colin Jost. I'm Michael. Check. I'm Colin Jost. I'm Michael. Check.
And you can hear the difference if we turn off the flex pitch in Autotune.
I'm Colin Jost. I'm Michael. Check.
Actually, there's no going back because I kind of screwed with stuff.
I'm Colin Jost. I'm Michael. Check. 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 I'm Colin.
Cool. So you can see how we create a melody doing that. Now, if you want to go one step further here, I'm going to go a little nutty. You can use an arranger using a synth. What? Okay, I'm going to show you how we do that. So we can use a vocoder, and we can start making arrangements with this. So I'm going to add a little synth here, and we're going to use, what is it called? The Evoc. Cool. And so what we're going to do is we're going to use this to trigger our Evoc synth, and then I'm going to play that synth with my keyboard to further create harmonies and melodies. It's really cool. Okay, so first what we're going to do is we're going to open this up, and we're going to turn this on to Voc, okay? And then we need to trigger this with our track. So our track is audio 3. So we're going to click audio 3, right? Okay. So right now, I'm holding down my keyboard, okay? It's not playing anything. So I have to play back while holding down whatever chord I want.
I'm Colin Jost. I'm Michael. Check. I'm Colin Jost. I'm
See
Michael.
that? So now we got to find our key.
I'm Colin Jost. I'm Michael. Check.
And the best way we can do that is by actually looking here. So it looks like we're in G. So let's try holding a G chord.
I'm Colin Jost. I'm Michael. Check.
Let's try.
I'm Colin Jost. I'm Michael.
Let's do a software instruments, and we'll just do a basic vintage clav. Why not? What I'm going to do is I'm going to try to find the key myself.
I'm Colin Jost. I'm Michael. Check.
So C minor.
I'm Colin Jost. I'm Michael. Check. I'm Colin.
Okay, so I'm going to play that back on here. Come on.
I'm Colin.
Let's try this again.
I'm Colin Jost. I'm Michael. Check. I'm Colin Jost. I'm Michael. Check. I'm Colin Jost. I'm Michael. Check. I'm Colin Jost. I'm Michael. Check.
I'm going to really turn it up so you can hear the effect here. So I'm playing the C minor, B flat minor in time as it's playing. So here we go.
I'm Colin Jost. I'm Michael. Check. I'm Colin Jost. I'm Michael. Check. I'm Colin Jost. I'm Michael. Check. I'm Colin Jost. I'm Michael. Check.
Cool. So now I'm going to record this right now.
I'm calling Joe. I'm Michael. I'm calling Joe. I'm Michael. I'm calling.
Cool. We can look at the MIDI information that I did in here. All right. I'm going to quantize this. We're going to move this over. We can keep. Awesome. And now there's some cool presets in here as we play back. Okay. I'm going to pick Vintage Vocoder.
I'm calling Joe. I'm Michael. 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 I'm calling Joe. I'm Michael.
And you kind of can see how this can be really, really, really cool. The sky's the limit with this. I actually just did a project like this for a very high-profile network where we took clips from famous characters and rearranged it and did all sorts of this fun auto-tuning stuff. And these are the exact techniques that I used. So another thing what I'll do is I'll just start playing different chords so you can see how, like, here. I'm gonna solo this without the beat.
I'm calling Joe. I'm Michael. 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 I'm calling Joe.
Pretty cool, right? And then if we add in the beat,
I'm calling Joe. I'm Michael. 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 I'm calling.
and another technique here, I'm gonna go really deep. So say you want to create a harmony but not play it in with the synth, right? So say we want to create a duplicate of this. So what we're going to do is we're going to duplicate this track, right? And now we're going to create, this is going to be our harmony. So this is going to be our lead, right? Lead, and this is going to be our harmony. So a little music theory here, we could kind of go like a third or a fifth above, or we can go below. And so let's just mess with this and see what happens. So we can see our notes here, right?
I'm calling Joe. I'm Michael.
Okay. So let's say we move these up. I want to move all of these. Come on. Let's move these up.
I'm calling Joe. I'm Michael. I'm calling. I'm calling Joe. I'm Michael. 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 I'm calling Joe. I'm Michael.
Whoops.
I'm calling Joe. I'm Michael. I'm calling Joe. I'm Michael. I'm calling Joe. I'm Michael. I'm calling Joe. I'm Michael.
So we could, okay.
I'm calling Joe. I'm Michael. 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 I'm calling Joe. I'm Michael.
Or we could go below, right? So he's singing a G. We'll go to the E flat there.
I'm calling Joe. I'm Michael. Check. 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 I'm calling Joe. I'm Michael. Check.
Pretty cool, right? What if I go even crazier here? What if I pan one to the left and one to the right, and then I take this harmony, and we go back to our higher harmony. We'll go up to the G.
I'm calling Joe. I'm Michael. Check. I'm calling Joe. I'm Michael. Check. I'm calling Joe. I'm Michael. Check. I'm calling Joe. I'm Michael.
Here's our harmonies.
I'm calling Joe. I'm Michael. Check. I'm calling Joe. I'm Michael. Check. I'm calling Joe. I'm Michael. Check.
Oh, we've got that already. So let's see.
I'm calling Joe. I'm Michael. Check. I'm calling Joe.
Let's go up. We need to go up one.
I'm calling Joe. I'm Michael. Check. I'm calling Joe. I'm calling Joe. I'm Michael. Check. I'm calling Joe. I'm calling Joe. I'm Michael. Check. 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 I'm calling Joe. I'm Michael. I'm calling Joe. I'm Michael. Check. I'm calling Joe. I'm Michael. Check. I'm calling Joe. I'm Michael. Check.
And what if we even add this in?
I'm calling Joe. I'm Michael. Check. I'm calling Joe. I'm Michael. Check.
So that, I think we're doing a minor or major now.
I'm calling Joe. I'm Michael. Check. I'm calling Joe. I'm Michael. Check. I'm calling Joe. I'm Michael. Check. I'm calling Joe. I'm Michael. Check.
What?
I'm calling Joe. I'm Michael. Check. I'm calling Joe. I'm Michael. Check. I'm calling Joe. I'm Michael. Check.
So how cool is this, right?
I'm calling Joe. I'm Michael. Check. I'm calling Joe. I'm Michael. Check. I'm calling Joe. I'm Michael. Check. I'm calling.
And, you know, I can go even deeper on this if you guys want. This is a whole different art. I mean, you got to kind of know, you got to know arranging, you got to know a little bit of music theory, whether it's formal or you just kind of know it by ear. But man, you can do so much with technology. It's so cool. And this is all just built into this program here. And you can do this in Pro Tools, you can do this in Fruity Loops, whatever you want. I mean, all the DAWs have something sort of like this. Logic has this cool flex thing built in, which makes it really, really easy. But Autotune, you can do the same kind of thing. And one thing I want to mention is if you're using Autotune, there's also this function to where you can capture. So if we go into graph mode and we hit track pitch and play back,
I'm calling Joe. I'm Michael. Check. I'm calling Joe. I'm Michael. Check. I'm calling.
what it's going to do, this is similar to what Logic does. If we hit make notes, see, there's our notes, and then you can manipulate them that way and do exactly what we just did in Logic for further control. And then you can go in and make your own melody. If you're doing this like in Pro Tools or you're doing this in Cubase or something else. I'm not really familiar with their flex pitch versions like Logic has here, so I would just use Autotune in that way. And that is what you can do, folks. Hope this was helpful to you. If it was, please feel free to like and subscribe and share. And if there's any questions you have about this, feel free to hit me up and I'll try to get back to you as soon as possible. And if you have anything you want me to cover more in depth, I'm happy to do that as well. All right, take care.